Hey guys, it's CognitivePit and I am bringing you another great game of Starcraft 2. This time it'll be between Jaidelm, the red Zerg, and Akilae, the blue Protoss. Now, as this is just starting up, I'm going to keep it on faster, not speed through the beginning. I'll just talk about my current situation. I have moved into college yesterday. Today is Sunday. So, some videos might be sporadic. Perhaps I'll do multiple videos in one sitting, and that might be how they're uploaded, something like that. So, I can't be too consistent right now until I figure out what's really going on and when I'm going to be able to find time to do this. I'm going to try to keep it down a little bit during this video because hopefully everyone's out of the dorms right now because there's some event going on, but I'm just trying to, I don't want to bother anybody with the casting. Anyway, let's get right into it. Alright, Akilae put down his pylon as he's going to gear up to take his, or to make his wall rather, because against the Zerg it's always important you wall up so you don't get any Zerglings in your base killing all of your probes. Of course. Jaidelm is sending over his Overlord Scout. Since this is a 1v1 map, there's no guessing. He's just going to send it over, possibly hide it so you can peek on what's going on with the Protoss during this game. Now this is going to be an 11 pool for Jaidelm, so Akilae is going to know that something's up. There's going to be some early lings, and he needs to make sure his wall gets down and his Zealot gets out so he can finish up that wall and make sure that there's no Zergling run-bys and yeah, pretty much the normal Zerg crap you have to deal with every game. Anyway, continuing through here. The spawning pool is about halfway done. A gateway is almost halfway done as well for Akilae. So nothing too strange going on here. There is one gas down at the normal time. Nothing too crazy. Here comes another pylon at 16, so there is pylon back here, so he might be hiding some tech. That's always a possibility with a pylon back there. But he also likes to, well, not just he, but it's always good to put your pylons spread out so you can have as much space as possible to build in your base. Back to the Zerg, some Zerglings are coming out right now, only a set, so not too much right now going on, but that is because he just expanded, so he used all those minerals to expand. And he's also getting a queen out right now, so that's where most of his minerals are going. He's getting more drones now, which surprises me for an 11 pool to only make one set of lings, but he is bringing that drone over. He actually didn't have a formal scout, he's just been setting his Overlord the whole time, so that's a little interesting, a little different, but nothing too unorthodox against the Protoss. There's nothing much to see, but that wall is going to be up and he's not going to be able to see anything really. Now, yes, let me talk about that. If anyone doesn't know, if you right-click on the mineral patches as a drone, probe, or SCV, you will go through any unit that is making a wall, which is quite interesting, so he's able to get that scout in. And these Zerglings are just doing a little bit of damage, so nothing really too big, just normal Zergy stuff to annoy you. Another queen is just about to pop out, so he's going to have two queens at, or well, one queen at each hatchery, but he'll have two queens in general. Now Warp Gate is going down and two more Warp Gates are being built, so it looks like a very standard 3-gate expand here. You can see the Sentry instead of the Stalker is out. But here's what we see over here, which is a little bit interesting. A probe is over here with a pylon, if you can't tell. So he might be hiding a Stargate, or who knows what he could be hiding over here. He might just like putting pylons places. We don't know yet. We'll just have to keep watching and find out. Now, I'm surprised at the few amount of Zerglings that are on the map for this 11 pool. It is not super common to 11 pool into really fast layer tech, but this is a Master League game. I'll put that out there. This is a Master League game. A Spinecrawler is going down. I'm assuming he senses some sort of pressure, and here's what's interesting. He's putting down... interesting. Anyway, he's hiding two gateways over here, so he's going to have a total of 5 gateways before this expansion goes down at all, which is quite an interesting play, because he's having these proxy gateways, which is a little cheesy, but considering he is still doing the 3-gate expand, it looks like it is actually not that cheesy. Now, as far as Zerg knows, this is just going to be a normal 3-gate expand. He sees the 3 gates, he sees all these sentries, but unique to the 3-gate expand, you don't normally attack like this with these sentries, so he's thinking, oh, there's some pressure with sentries, this is not going to be that big of a deal. But what he doesn't know is that there's actually 5 gates on the field right now. He canceled that expo. He is ready to gear up and destroy the Zerg utterly and completely. This is going to be quite the shock to the Zerg, as he's able to just walk right in. He's leaving some Zealots behind, which is not too good of an idea. There are more Zerglings out on the field now, which is good, and this Spine Crawler is going to really help defend this. Now, with 5 gates, he's going to be able to resupply this army really fast. But there are 18 Zerglings in on the way, so he's going to have to be massing up quite the army to deal with these Zerglings. Now, pulling some drones off, Jaidelm is able to destroy most of this push, and down goes another Spine Crawler. It's going to be hard from here for Protoss to really do any massive damage. He might have to pull back and give up on this attack, but some force fields that are not bad force fields, actually keeping the Zerglings away from the sentries, which is always good. But oh, bad placement here. And the Zerglings have just totally surrounded his units. Those force fields were not good, and those Stalkers are going to get surrounded and taken out. Actually, he did a very nice micro job there, making sure they didn't get surrounded, and he's warping in a little bit more, but there's not much he can do here. He should not have destroyed this expansion over here, because then he would actually have a chance to come back in here, but the food supply is low, and rage-quitting Akilae just leaves. So surprisingly, the 5-gate all-in with the fake expansion did not work too well for him, but it was a very tricky play that could have taken out any Zerg. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you have any replays for me to go ahead and cast. I apologize if this one is a little lackluster, just because I have to keep it down just a little bit so it's not bothering anybody else. Hopefully I can find better accommodations to do this from now on, but I've only been here for a day, so yeah, there's that. So basically I've been picking these random replays from people, or asking people for replays, but I would absolutely love it if any of you guys could just give me your own replays, or give me any cool replays you want me to cast, because I need to get more practice. This is not just like something I'm particularly good at right now, but I want to be. So just keep giving me replays, and by keep giving me, I mean somebody give me one who I haven't asked, and that would be amazing, guys, and I'll absolutely cast it the day you give it to me and post it up. So thanks for watching, guys.